Hi, I am Adiba Hassan. I am a fourth year PhD student in epidemiology. So, for my dissertation topic, I'm doing looking at cognitive outcomes among marginalized populations. So, specifically, I'm looking at veterans. Well, I think my whole motivation for public health has just been to basically identify problems for people. Well, not necessarily problems, but identify be a voice for those who really are not in the spotlight very often. So I think that's where the marginalized populations come in. It's been a community I've been able to intimately get to work with and get to know throughout my public health career. And ironically, we go in there thinking, oh, I'm going to come help you. But I think over time, they've helped me so much to just kind of shape who I am as a public health professional and just really learn the field from them. So I think for me, my entire goal is to be able to give back from everyone who I think has helped me become who I am today. So I am a military spouse. My husband is currently serving in the Marine Corps. Jose Abarca. That's a hard question, only because I'm born and raised in Dhaka, Bangladesh. But since then, I've had the privilege to grow up in several countries in Southeast Asia, in Sub-Saharan Africa, before I came to college in the States. So home is really in whatever corner of the world I'm living, working, studying. So the goal of Vets in Research is really to have a community where veteran students can come and just talk anything science, anything research, to engage in a conversation where you get to be familiar with the terminologies used in research, like p-values, confidence intervals, exposures, outcomes, all that stuff that you get exposed to in class, but you don't really get to have a conversation about. So the primary goal is to just have a space where you can talk about this with peers, but also secondary is to find connections where you can have labs in the field that you're majoring or in your majors or in the field of your interest, research interest, to go get a hands-on experience so that should you want to have further research interest or pursue graduate school in that topic, you have a competitive resume and some hands-on experience to help you guide exactly what you want to do in grad school. So the office hours is really for us to connect and to create a community. We just started this fall quarter, so we haven't had the opportunity to really expand. Maybe it's our timing is not necessarily suitable at times where the students are available. So we're hoping that throughout the rest of the year, we can myself and Shanti, the other representative for Vets in Research, we can be visibly present at the VRC when there is majority of the students. So you can approach it even if you don't even have a topic, just be like, hey, what's your research, or I'm interested in this, can we talk about it, just any level of conversation. That's really why we're there. We want to be visible to you. We don't want to just live in social media or on Zoom. No, it's a very hands-on engagement type of thing, because we realize you talk about p-values, confidence intervals, research topics in class, and it's presented at a certain wavelength for scientific communities. And I realized over time that sometimes a student may be using a word such as p-value but not necessarily know exactly what it means, and those are the kind of conversations I'd like to have at the VRC, where we actually get into the nitty-gritty of it, what does it mean for you, just because it's below 0.05 and it's significant, is it really significant? So let's talk about that. I think a lot of research really comes from just asking questions, right? So having questions, having conversations, having exposure, learning of what others are doing, I think is so important to shaping what your own research question is. And I think that's why office hours is so important. That's why, I'm in public health. I have a little bit of experience, throughout sociology, anthropology, psychology. Shanti is from biosciences, molecular biology. So I think with the two of us, we're covering quite a bit of a range. So, and if we don't have the knowledge to talk about, a specific topic, we can find other grad students who can. So really just to have conversations, ask questions, and engage. Engagement, I think, is such a key component, because I think sometimes research can be intimidating. And it's really, really fun, I think, when you can talk about it and get hands-on experience with it. I think my academic journey would have to be my mentors. So like I said, I'm from Dhaka, Bangladesh. I came to the U.S., completely different world, just want to save the world kind of a goal. And didn't really know the structure of the academic structure in this country. So I've been very blessed and lucky to have incredible professors and mentors who've guided me in my public health career so I could be where I am today. And honestly, without them, I don't think I would even be, have gotten the exposures to travel to different corners of the world and connect with community and do the work that I'm doing. There's too many to name, so I would just say overall I think my mentor is this actually five of them that I can specifically think of. I'm very thankful to them, but of course the community, right? So I think over here the VRC has been extremely helpful and like family to me. So I'm thankful for the VRC as well. I think hi would be first of all to my husband, who is currently in training. He was here at UCLA, but yep, he's back to his Marine Corps life. So, just a huge shout out to him for, just being the rock in my career and just in every aspect of my life. And then I think the second shout out would be just to the communities that I've been able to learn from over the corners in Bangladesh, of Nigeria, of Malaysia, of Mozambique. I carry the lessons I've learned from them and what they've taught me to hopefully be able to do something beneficial for them in the future.